Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
I was gonna say, and behind them, Louisa smiles.
And let's be behind them with Louisa together.
Going, goodbye.
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 Okay, so this convention we thought was super weird in the last episode, and we didn't get what this whole interplay was about, and why we're afraid of these guys, and why Louisa is just like, well, you know what? The universe has already decided that you have to see them, so it has nothing to do with you or me or preferences or anything. It's fate, essentially.
It's just what's gonna happen. You just gotta interact.
So it felt super weird. So behind them, Louisa smiles and steps out of the room, which is really concerning to me because it sounds like I have no free will in this entire situation. And
At all.
I try to see if my bed has a blanket and if I can cover up in it maybe and not just wear my handkerchief bib.
Thanks.
I sigh. It's not like I have a choice. She said I didn't have a choice. Might as well talk to them.
Pretty much.
So are these going to be like bullies or something? Like what are we leading up to here?
I don't know.
So this we will delve into the products created for the other side of the binary gender spectrum.
Yes.
And what we will do is be even more confused.
Don't worry. I'm non-binary, so I get you.
Oh, you're like, I'm lost everywhere, so this is fine.
Every day it's me.
Okay.
Every day I'm confusion. I hating.
Every day confused. I don't know what's happening. Okay.
Okay.
So, hey, guys. How are you all doing?
Timmy 1. Timmy 1. That's Timmy 1. I've decided it's Timmy 1.
Timmy 1.
Timmy 1. Not so good.
Timmy 2. Since you got injured, our team hasn't been doing well at practice. You know, since you got injured today. Except for, how long were we out? Now I suddenly need to know how long we were out. Because we've been awake for less than a day.
Yep.
So if we were like out with a broken leg that was so severe they kept us like under for several days, enough for even someone who's exaggerating a little bit to be like, since then it's been going poorly. You need at least 1 day of being out.
Yes, just one.
So you're missing at least one practice since the practice you got injured in.
So, and usually they go every week if they're really intense. Sometimes every single day, especially after school.
Every day after school,
kind of thing. So I don't even know.
Since you got injured, our team hasn't been doing well at practice.
We need you back, bro. When you leaving this place anyway?
I love that. When you leaving?
When you leaving?
I don't know. The doctor said my leg's gonna take a while to heal. My leg's gonna. It belongs to his leg.
My leg is gonna. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate your confusion, but don't worry. I have also done it and done more confusion.
Okay.
It's fine.
I appreciate that our leg has
a contraction.
It's fine. It's just a contraction. That helps me.
It's
Thank
fine.
you.
It's a contraction.
All right. That sucks. Mister, get well soon, okay?
Why are we afraid of these guys? Yeah, man. Our team is nothing without you.
Nothing. Zero.
Nothing.
Not a thing.
Nada.
Will you be able to walk before the tournament? It's in 6 months. We keep getting the impression that we're going to be in this hospital for like 5.5 months.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like that's a really long haul for the simplicity of this game so far. But 6 months, here we go. You don't even know that I can't walk right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
You just see me in a hospital bed. How do you know? I'll do my best to recover, guys. Don't you worry.
Do we promise? Do we promise? Like, really promise?
What? That I'll do my best?
Do you promise that you're going to be able to play in a tournament?
No. I mean, I can't really promise. What should I tell them? I mean, only one of them asked.
Realistically, you can't promise anything.
You really can't, but he sounds like the type that would promise based on what I've seen of him so far.
Yeah.
He seems like a real strong people pleaser. What's with everyone being people pleasers in these things? It's so that it can seem like everyone should like them. But I'm telling you here, I've known plenty of people pleasers, and they are not always set up on all the dates with all the cool people.
No.
In fact, a lot of them are very lonely and frustrated. So setting up pro tags in dating games as being people pleasers does not feel very realistic.
I thought you were going to go off for 2 seconds and go, setting up pro tags in fan fiction where they're all... I'm sorry, I haven't read some fan fiction where you're just kind of like...
People pleaser,
You're all people pleasers, and I haven't even read like some just regular old stories where you're just kind of like, people pleasers.
You know what? I will just say that in general, your people pleaser doesn't just have like usually a ton of friends in a well balanced life because they're not actualizing themselves. They're just trying not to make anyone upset.
Right.
Like that is how so I would tend to say I promise.
Yeah, that would make
because
sense.
he's like, I will do my best and I promise things.
I promise, even though I'm going to be saying things sometimes that I will literally not have ever told the people that are in my head that I needed to say, or that I was going to say, or that there was an option to say,
Right.
until it comes up. And then you're going to be really surprised.
And I'm like, we apparently have first person limited in this game, so we don't know everything that's in his head. I promise.
Which is frustrating because I don't understand what the limitations are.
Right? When do we get to know and when do we not get to know? Also, when is he actually talking sometimes? Like, damn, are you mumbling under your breath or you're just randomly saying, she looks like a ghost to her, the person in front of you?
Right.
All right.
Does the spirit. Exactly what we want to hear from our star player.
All right. Well, we weren't lying about being a star player. That's nice.
They give me a high five.
Aye.
That is what Tima won.
Tima 1 says they give me a high five.
Tima 1, they give me a high five.
I'm theorizing, just a theory, that this should have been Mr. describing this, and no one saying anything.
Or, then give me a high five.
Could
So it's
be
a misspelling.
Then give me a high five, could be.
Then give me a high five.
Hard to tell. Thanks for coming, you guys. I desperately didn't want to see you at all, and I hope you didn't hear me yelling that to the nurse before she walked out, but I'm glad you were here.
I wonder why, because apparently
He's gonna talk about it. Hold on, my friend.
No, go ahead.
He's gonna do this.
He's gonna own up.
I have to admit, at first, I didn't want to show myself in front of you all. It was a masculine thing, wasn't it? You can't see me while I'm weak. But now that you're here, I'm feeling much better. Louisa must have been right to push me around and push my boundaries and just tell me it had to happen. Why do people get justification? And that doesn't mean that's exactly what's happening here. But I always feel like there's so many times where things that happens in stories where someone pushes someone else's boundaries, that they get justified by it being a good result in the end.
Yes.
It's fine that I made you uncomfortable, overstepped your boundaries, didn't listen when you told me no, because now in the end you've consented because it went well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, post-consent is a very different thing. Like post-action consent is extremely different.
Yeah, just a bit. Also, it seems like we're always just trying to make everybody else correct because they're the ones that need to be correct because they need to know better than the character knows.
Because again, you're gonna be, not as knowledgeable as those people who are supposed to be socially valuable that are interested in you.
Uh-huh, pretty much.
Much better. I'm glad we can help. Mister, we're always here for you. In fact, right here. In fact, we're moving in. Like, neither of us want to go back home right now, so we're each going to take one of these chairs and just sleep here with you. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Like, man, we're going to go downstairs and we're going to go get some milkshake.
Yeah.
I saw some milkshakes at the freaking cafeteria. It looked amazing.
Yeah, and then we're going to bring them up here, and we're going to use those two chairs right over there, and we're just going to snuggle up in our hoodies, and we're going to stay with you. Like, solidarity, man.
Yeah, right here.
You will not be alone.
Not at all, brofist.
Brofist. Many
Yeah,
brofist.
Brofist.
Aye.
Get well soon, bro.
Yeah. We'll be right back with those milkshakes. Can you have a milkshake?
You should have a
my
milkshake.
leg, not my stomach. Yeah, but, your leg could
Drugs.
affect your stomach.
It's gonna be drugs.
He's not on drugs. He's clean.
No, at the hospital. Hospital drugs.
They give you drugs at the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man, are
You've
you
never
like...
been here before, have you?
What? Well, no, I mean, they never gave me weed when I was here.
Well, no, wrong kind of drugs, man. Why are you always on about weed? It's not weed, you stupid piece of shit stoner!
They shuffle out of the room, yelling at each other.
Right, we're gonna go get some milkshakes.
I will. Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye. Well, we better get going.
There's
Coach
a
is
yell
gonna
down
be
the
mad
hall.
if we miss practice and we don't come with milkshakes. And I'm gonna eat a milkshake before practice. I can know it. Tell the old man I miss him. See you all soon.
Goodbye, mister.
You all, the two of you.
Yeah.
My whole team is two
Two people.
What sport do you play with a 3-person team?
You know, soccer.
American
soccer.
Can you imagine American soccer? You get one goalie.
Three
and
players.
people who move the ball around, and that's your holding.
On that field?
So there's 4 people in the field that are chasing the ball on that massive field. And you've got one person, basically 2 of them fighting as like point men, and the other 2 being like, pass it towards me. And the goalies are off here like, we never get any action ever. Like, in good games, we never get any action ever, but like, this is like I could be over here, like, doing my taxes. if I were an adult, and I'm gonna become an adult before this game is over.
Person on the other side, I'm doing yoga.
Yeah.
I'm finding my me.
I'm gonna just find
My inner me.
peace. Well, this goes on. All right.
Goodbye, mister.
Bye. And with that, my teammates, all 2 of them, exit the room. I sit in silence and, elevator music.
Tootling.
for a few seconds.
Uno.
Just a few.
Dos.
Uh,
Trois.
Okay, I'm done being silent now.
All right, good.
Then Louisa answers. She's also not going to be silent at all.
What an interesting conversation. Sounds like a load of bullshit.
Sounds like you were eavesdropping outside the door.
I would never.
I am psychic, remember?
I don't need to.
Hi. Shit, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot you can read my thoughts. Please don't. Everyone thinks that.
It's okay, honey. That's why I'm dressed like this. No!
You know what? It's a shame that you couldn't think anything at all while you were in the bathroom, so I didn't try and kick the door down.
Huh. Maybe you should have sang a song.
Interesting conversation.
She's suddenly become the princess.
Yeah. Louisa? Have you been listening to us the entire time of 2 minutes? Which actually took about 10 on screen to get through, but maybe like a couple of minutes while they were here?
Dude, no wonder people don't like her in the App Store. She's so invasive.
She's like, I'm going to ignore your boundaries. I'm going to tell you fate's deciding, not me, even when it's literally my choice. I'm going to be really aggressive about a lot of things. And also, by the way, eavesdropping. You basically have no boundaries or consent around me. I really like you.
Whoa.
Whoa! Hi! Whoa!
Wow.
I just take the reins and whoa.
Well, I try to pull back on little doggy.
Yeah. Just hold on, little doggy.
Whoa, what? Me? No, you're wrong.
Sounds like you. You'll just tell me what my opinion is. Okay.
This is called gaslighting.
I glare at her. Then, how would you... I don't... But...
Okay, fine. I had nothing else to do, so I sat outside.
And hospital doors are notoriously thin and poorly sealed, so we can hear everything
and
that
they
goes on.
don't lock.
Yes, and we can hear everything that goes on inside the rooms.
Ooh.
All of it.
All of it.
Everyone could hear you giving me a sponge bath if they walked past the door, most likely.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And you were just shitting with me? Ah!
Well, also, the acoustics of the rooms, in all cases, direct all the sound towards the door, so we can best serve our customers. And also so we can all hear if we're safe. What?
What? Nanda?
So you sat outside.
Nani the fuck?
Huh?
You were speaking so loudly that I could hear you through the door.
Because the acoustics.
Right.
Are
No, it
just-
wasn't the acoustics. You were just being loud.
What I'm telling you is that you're obnoxious.
What I'm telling you is that I'm gaslighting you.
What I'm telling you is that you were screaming at them. And you're so drugged you didn't know. It's your anxiety's worst fear.
His friends going,
Just leaning back, eyes huge. Whoa, mister, good to see you. Yeah, screaming in your face. Then, we'd like you back on the team. Bye.
bye, milkshake, then bye.
Bye.
Mr. My milkshake's bring on the boys of the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
So what do you want for dinner, mister? I'd like a milkshake that brings all the boys to the yard.
I really just want a milkshake that brings every boy. I'm in love with every boy. God, that was a thing when I was in high school that I had a friend that I felt so bad about, where we would tease and go being like, this is my friend. They are in love with every boy. And we all in unison would say this going like, she's in love with every boy. And she'd be like, no.
I'm like, okay, so one, now every boy is loved, so they should all feel valid at least once.
At least once.
And two, that's so inclusive. I love that. And three, we didn't say what kind of love. That just means your friend's way more open than the rest of you guys are. The rest of you buttheads. She's in love with every boy.
Every boy.
All right, you could. We were speaking really loudly. I
Yeah.
really think she was snooping. But I thought she was professional a minute ago. Why would I think she was snooping?
So, how does it feel to talk to your roommates?
Your roommates.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
And they were teammates.
My friend, I can't say this word. Something mates.
Something mates. And they were hosts mates.
And they were mates.
And they were matey mates.
And suddenly, my friends, we're mates.
You know what bugged me so much and still bothers me to this day? Okay,
The
I don't know.
Never say "are."
No. Well, the pirate #1 accent is actually made up.
Go.
No. But my other idea was also literally just going, my God, you guys, I cannot take a book or a story seriously when they go, you are my mate.
I know.
I wish us to be mates. And you're just kind of like after a while going, how many like shots of alcohol do I have left in the cupboard? Because, wow, I cannot function right now.
See, and for me, if an author's going to suddenly throw mate in there, like, they need to establish that language usage as being completely normal for their world first. Otherwise, when I hear it with no setup at all, I'm just like, what? Just happened? Hang on, what? Because if we're not like, hey, mate, how you doing? And we're just like, dude, I just want us to be mates. I'm like, what happened to the language here?
The mates. Because we couldn't say, I want us to be married, or that we couldn't be, husband and husband, or husband and wife, or partners.
Let me just quote a book. I want to fornicate with you. Oh my God!
Why would you bring that up? That was such a nightmare. So what we're talking about is there was a book that we ended up reading where we were skimming through it, and I was trying to find the porn in it because I'm a 2-year-old sometimes, and I was just like, I heard that there's sex in this book. I'm gonna find it.
Yes.
And so I went on a desperate crusade for 4 hours skimming through this book, back and forth, over. Like the first time I got through it in about a half an hour, 45 minutes, because I was skimming really, really briefly, but then I went, none of the conventions are here. Did I literally just miss it? And then I started going basically page by page, pretty quickly scanning, and it took me the rest of the time, and I was like, there is no porn in here.
Everything is very tame, fade to black. At any rate, that doesn't matter because how does it feel? I think she was eavesdropping because she wanted to prove that she was right. That, see, didn't it make you feel better? It was already decided by fate. I didn't decide by opening the door. I didn't decide by telling you I wouldn't leave the door closed. You didn't decide. Fate decided. They made you feel so much better. To be honest,
it was really
I don't want to
weird.
validate you while you are being really sort of aggressive and weird. It feels great. What is it? The music suddenly turned into... It's the recorder vines with that person just squealing on the recorder.
It's me, John Cena! Where he sticks the recorders up his nostrils. It was so good.
So any Vine you've ever seen with angry recorder duding, that's what this music is.
This is when your bird has been rejected.
And they're like, you know what? Now you're going to get Animal Crossing music wherever you walk. Period. No matter what. And that's what you will hear. I don't care. All right. It feels great. I guess I needed to see them after all 2 of my team. Thanks for being so stubborn, and by that I mean thanks for completely undermining my preference, not discussing it with me, pushing my boundaries, dismissing my no and my comfort, and just doing it anyway. Thank you for that. I appreciate it when I know nothing about myself or my actual comfort level, and somebody who's older than me and knows me barely at all clearly knows exactly what I need.
And is also manipulative, and is also lying to me, and has also basically been gaslighting. Like, the reason I keep saying gaslighting is because Louisa is actually participating in some level of gaslighting, where he's saying one thing, and she's going, no, you're wrong, it was this thing. That is she's trying to literally change his reality, and going, you just don't understand what's going on, it's been this thing. Yeah. And I'm going, that's gaslighting.
Because
she's literally fucking gaslighting us.
Yeah, because it was the other thing, and she's going, no, this thing. And anyway, so oof.
Oh, I hate you. I've been a nurse for years, mister. I know what's best for patients like you.
Patients like me. Well, we're going to find out what patients like me are like in the next one because...
Wow!
Damn. I've been a nurse for years, therefore nobody is unique or distinctive anymore. I've seen it all, heard it all, know it all. And you know what? That
Goodbye.
means I will unanimously, without any communication from you ever, know exactly what you need, whether you like it or not.
Oh my God. Well, thank you very much, guys, then, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. Please also feel free to share our videos if you like what we do, especially if something made you laugh or if you just want to start a conversation with somebody. Other than that, though, I have been Scandal.
And, angry dooting. Oh, and I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!